Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Paladins OB63 patch. Because this is a new show. It's a new cycle. So welcome back would have been if we did OB62 again. But you guys want new stuff. So I think OB63 is
so much new stuff.
Is the way to go. I'm here with Tyrez Holt. We're in the standing situation. How do you feel, man? You're like
I like this. I actually like this.
You're moonlighting our casting job.
No, I can move.
It looks good.
Agile. Yeah.
Flexible.
Yeah.
You don't have to stand on a box, which is good.
It's just the two of us, though, too.
Yeah.
Does this mean I can give you my thoughts on balance?
No, unfortunately. We're going to rotate some more people out, so you'll still see some familiar faces.
Right.
We got Thomas here to cover some of the content aspects of it, and we've got a big patch. It's actually, considering we have the smallest kind of space that we've had in a patch cycle in a while, this is the biggest patch that we have had in a long time as well. So let's get into full auto right away, Thomas. Let's start it off. One of the first things coming through into the realm this patch is a new introduction of the community sprays. It's part 2 for the chibi sprays coming through.
Yeah, these did really, really well last patch. And so same artist. We've got 5 more sprays coming out. So hopefully we hit some of your favorite champions this time.
Beautiful.
But this is a great thing. As I mentioned before, absolutely love seeing art from our community, love seeing content from our content providers. And so being able to get that art and get that into the game where all the players can enjoy it worldwide is something special. So it's something that's been really successful, hopefully something we get to continue to do and kind of showcase, in this case, the same artist, but we got a little something coming up with some new artists in the future patches.
Ooh, okay, a little bit of a spoiler, as you are known for. I love the Fernando one. It just looks so cute.
They're good.
A lot of hubbub about, the Fernando kind of getting his face out there a little bit more, and now, he can get sprayed.
He's the knight.
He's the knight. He's got to have that armor on. At the end of the day, he can't be looking sexy and talking to ladies if it just, it all gets messed up. You got to protect.
That's right.
You got to wear protection.
You got to roll that roll.
Let's move on here. We've got another one coming through, and this is going to be exciting for you guys who are interested in your front line specifically, especially Fernando. We have a brand new pack being introduced into this patch. It is the Frontline DLC pack, and let's take a look at what it introduces into the realm. If you grab it, nice Fernando skin and a couple of other things I'll let you extrapolate on, Thomas.
Yeah, this is amazing. So it's a wonderful deal, single bundle that you get all of this content for. So it has a skin for Fernando, as you can see here. It's amazing skin. It's epic. It's got a brand new weapon. You can see his new shield as far as his ACC. Those lights flash and stuff. We'll show you that stuff in game. This voice pack is amazing. So all in all, the skin itself is just absolutely great. Character artist Seth worked on it, and it just really, really came together well. And then in addition to that, you get those 10,000 VIP points, you get, that frontline specific key, and you get those chests.
The Enforcer Fernando skin. I can't wait to see this. He's gotten so much love with his shield, and now you guys are seeing another iteration of what that shield can be. And the flashing lights.
Yes.
Oh my God. Walk me through the design of this skin for our favorite Spaniard frontline.
Well, as you mentioned, we kind of switched the ACC, and this allows us to kind of flex muscles a little bit more on the art side as far as what we're able to do. And so in this case, you got the full skin, which is the kind of the police kind of man himself, and then with the shield, you can now swap that out. So you can switch the shield out for the different elements, and you can see the weapon on this is actually one of my favorite things. Like, we're taking that flamethrower, taking it in a whole new different direction, so it's shocking.
Yeah. Oh, good. Nice pun there, Thomas. All right, you can do this. You might be able to have some casting chops here. It does look extremely good, and I'm assuming that's a little bit of a taser reference there. The Enforcer Fernando coming through with obviously this incredible skin, weapon, and a voice pack. Let's take a listen to it now.
Que va a salir, como pueden ver, LOL, o sea, LOL. Está súper hermoso.
I call it appropriate force. This is a hot team.
Bueno, por acá un poquito el volumen a los bables para poder escuchar.
Get on the ground.
LOL.
Hands behind your head.
Bueno, si están escuchando, si se escucha bien los que hablan de fondo, pues bueno, díganme para acá si se escucha bien o no.
Awesome. Well, I'm so excited. This reminds me a little bit of some of my favorite. It reminds me of one of my favorite Seinfeld characters.
Yeah. No, the voice is great.
Bueno, como pueden ver,
Really, really special. So this is a legendary
LOL.
Okay.
We're introducing a spray that actually tracks your stats.
Wait. You're saying this is a dynamic
LOL.
It is. So sort of like the mastery one, and it counts to kind of your overall account level.
Sure.
What this spray does is from the moment you get it, every
O sea, LOL.
when you have
Como pueden ver, a Fernando le acaban de agregar, o no sé si será a todos los tanques.
So I get
Como pueden ver, a todos los frontline, obviamente, les agregaron lo que es una clase de spray que se llama Frontline Victory Spray. Me imagino.
Play caller over here. So we got triple digits.
You can use this at the next time you verse the pros. If they ever start to question you in your Makoa skills, you just throw up that spray.
As long as they want me to do
Pues
like
me imagino que traerá algo, pues,
You know, it would probably say
cuando gana las partidas, creo que miro.
but it doesn't start
I do
until
know some hacks.
it doesn't start counting until you actually purchase the
That's
spray.
right.
So make sure you get that DLC and start as soon as possible. Of course, let's take a look in game of Enforcer for
A ver, como pueden ver, esa es la skin, ahí está, como pueden ver, LOL. Es como, oh, LOL, lanza como si fuera una clase de no sé cómo se llama, es con un tabaco o algo así, de lo que electrocuta, como pueden ver. La verdad que se ve muy bonito, o sea, se ve muy bacano. Pues sería bueno que me verificaran si se escucha bien el directo o sea, si se escucha bien los que están hablando en high-res, o si se escucha bien mi micrófono para poder pues mirar a ver qué puedo mejorar, para ver si podemos subirle un poquito a eso.
That's what I thought it was.
It's like the police tape
It's the
that
warning
they put
tape.
up.
That's what I
hey,
thought.
You
cannot cross.
That's right. You can't cross.
Got it.
And you know, obviously, we're seeing it from first person here. What you'll see on the other side is those blinking lights that you saw in the lobby. Those things light up and stuff. So very much.
Ya está súper bonita la skin, como pueden ver, la skin está muy hermosa, la verdad.
Highway Express, get out of the way. Of course, nobody wants to be near this flamethrower. And now it's got electricity attached to it. That is woo. That's a tough one to beat there. Fernando, Enforcer, coming through. We've heard the voice pack. We've seen the skin in game. We've talked about it. This is going to be included in that DLC pack coming through in OB63.
Está súper bonita, está muy bonita la skin, la verdad.
Like we saw, the VIP points, the chests, the keys, and this skin, and that exclusive dynamic spray. It's a great value.
It is.
All right, so let's move on here. We've got a couple of other things being rotated. Let's head to the VIP store and talk a little bit about that. We've got Maldamba actually getting a rotation in one of his famous skins. I mean, one of my favorite skins for sure, and the voice pack is legendary in my eyes. The Chancellor Maldamba skin is now being rotated into the VIP store.
That's right. So for every patch, we've been rotating in one of our new popular or past popular skins.
Oh yeah.
And this time, Maldamba skin a little bit of love to it. So if you missed it the first time around, now's your chance. You can grab some of those VIP points from your front line and apply it to your support.
See, I don't think we're showing you the voice pack right now, but you have
Parece que le agregaron un voice pack nuevo al Chancellor Maldamba. Parece.
Get this one, great little flavor. You feeling like high and mighty as your
Le
Maldamba.
agregaron un nuevo voice pack.
So this is actually one of my favorite skins.
I mean, as a support, right? I mean, you don't play a lot of support. You're a Makoa. But, like, if you play...
Actually, I do.
Oh, okay.
I do. I play a little Maldamba. I play a lot of Genis when I do it. So I want to make sure, like, a little bit more, like, hit my shots.
Okay. All right. Well, I was going to say the Snooty voice pack gives you a little bit more of, like, some talk-back potential. You know, if people start talking trash, VHS need healing, you could start to give them back.
Talking trash? Like,
I thought you must not have played support because...
I thought you were all supportive.
No. You must not have played support, Thomas, because you don't understand what I'm talking about.
Kill him with kindness.
Thomas, you're lying. He's straight. Bold face. Can you believe this? Art director, lying to the community. If you play support, you know what I'm talking about.
It's fine. I get yelled at. There we go. Are you happy now?
Yes,
Are you happy?
I am.
I get the abuse.
Keep yelling. And also, we've got another thing coming through that you don't want to yell. You might want to dance for. It's Torvald getting his dance emote.
Oh, yeah.
I believe we call it the jiggity jig here.
Yes.
Bueno, Torvald. ¡Ay! Mira que baile, papu. Mira que baile, Torvald. O sea, LOL. Está súper bonito ese baile. O sea, está muy bacano el baile.
Yeah, and similar to the other dance emotes we've done, this one is
Miren
special
ese
in the
baile,
way
o
that
sea,
it's
LOL, está muy bonito.
just do it all day long.
So,
Get on that point, own it.
If you win hard enough, you're on your way to getting your dynamic sprays, your dominating
Vale
point,
puntos VIP.
totally
No sé
zoned
cuánto
out.
les va a bailar.
Dance for about 30
pero
seconds
giraba, vale.
you see the enemy team again. I like it.
Yeah.
on a payload as well. I want to see people doing this on payloads as they're moving forward. That's just
be good.
That's just beautiful there. So that's coming through, and that's our VIP store talk for today.
Nope. We have a new skin.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Okay.
That's
I forgot that was in the
Epic.
VIP store. That's right. It is a big skin. I was going to transition to that, but this is a part of the VIP for those who maybe don't want to play frontline, maybe not interested in support, but want a little bit of damage and want to look good as well. We've got one of the best looking damage dealers. I mean, the longbow says it all. You always have, Legolas. You got all the good guys looking good with the longbow. Shaolin, he brings another good looking skin here. Crime Fighter Shaolin will be being.
Shaolin, o sea, LOL.
Man, he looks vicious.
Yeah, this one's
Qué
great.
hermosa
The
skin, o
is
sea,
amazing for this one as well. So, and one of the things
Qué
that
skin más hermosa, o sea, uy, Shaolin Crime Fighter.
Past skins that kind of allow like a little bit of mixing and matching within this theme for him. And so, while we kind of wanted to take a different take on that theme, we wanted it to go with it. So these parts actually mix and match with those previous sets. Really well.
Va a valer 30.000.
It's just amazing skin, character team.
Va a valer 30.000 la skin esta.
That kind of modern kind of like.
Obviamente trae lo que es todo completo, trae el traje.
I mean, I've tried to shoot a bow that was much smaller than
LOL,
that.
el molde. Okay.
So Shaolin has to be.
He's got some muscles.
How tall is Shaolin? Do you know?
In
realm units.
Obviamente trae la skin completa, trae lo que, bueno, toda la skin completa trae lo que cuerpo, cabeza, el arma. El arma trae también lo que el spray y bueno, ya el voice pack toca comprarlo aparte. Parece que toca comprarlo aparte.
You're part of the realm. Nice dancing mode there as well. That's a VIP thing if you guys want to go ahead and grab that. So Shaolin coming equipped. There's a couple of, just great additional dancing modes that keep happening. Pretty soon everybody feels like they're going to have a dancing mode.
That would be great to be able to get through that whole lineup. So, but yeah, so it's a full epic skin.
Okay.
And that means that you're going to get the base body, you get the ACC, so you can swap that headpiece out with some of his other skins. You got VFX, you got audio, we have a voice pack for it.
Wow.
And then that splash art you saw is also a spray that's included with this collection.
Oh, that's awesome. Look at this, just from 3P. Peeking, jumping, diving, going to the planet. Oh, I like the sparks there as well. A little bit more flavor.
Yeah.
The Shaolin's not trying to stay under the radar here. He's trying to let it ring.
Se ve muy bonito, se ve muy bacanita la skin, la verdad.
Check out the new arrow, the bow. It's got that little LED light that hits the glow on it.
I like that. Let you know when it's fully drawn, so this is good.
Es que como, no sé, pero es como una clase de recolor para... Es una clase de recolor, con
Crime Fighter Shaolin. He's going to be coming through. And so that's a great addition to the VIP store. I believe that will finally conclude our additions to the VIP store this time around. But we have even more additions. I told you this was a fat patch. This patch is thick. It is THICC thick, like the real thick. And Thomas, we're going to get into a whole nother thing, which is feeling like open up a can of worms. It's not a can of worms, though. It's technically like just a chest, but
not just a chest.
Ideally, not worms inside. I think there's more
chest.
Amazing chest. I mean, this is like a best chest in the world, maybe even the galaxy.
It is.
Okay.
This is a chest I have been looking forward to for a long time. So we've had these skins that are in it. In concept and coming through.
Solamente hay una persona en el directo en este momento, pero bueno, la verdad es que no hay ningún problema. Lo del live de esa persona que esté aquí, porque bueno, se va a enterar prácticamente de todo.
All of you at home, it is fantastic. And of course, let's take a look at the first guy who's getting some love in that chest. It is Lex. He's getting a brand new skin, Renegade. Starting us off.
Oh, mira que Lex, o sea, el recolor de o sea, LOL, el recolor de Lex de Renegade, que bueno, la verdad que está muy bacana la skin. Está muy bonita la skin, la verdad. O sea, LOL, está muy bonita. Es que es un recolor de la skin que tiene azulita, como pueden ver, bueno, ahí está la skin. Como pueden ver, como pueden ver, la skin de Lexo, pero bueno, que se llama Renegade porque, bueno, realmente es un recolor, entonces, bueno, ya ustedes sabrán, ya mirarán a ver si... Vamos a ver si de pronto ponen un cofre nuevo o algo así.
And you see that this is really taking a different approach where we're putting out,
A ver.
I mean, beautiful, premium, high-level skins. And as you can see here, just looks fantastic in the Renegade. Lex is one.
Bueno, el baile de Michael Jackson.
I mean, who knew that?
Se ve muy bacano con ese baile y ese traje que se ve muy elegante.
I gotta get me some of those.
Oh,
It looks like you can do yoga in that thing.
Maybe. I don't know if Lex is the yoga.
Bueno.
I don't know if he is either, but I'm just talking.
He seems a little rigid. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it could help.
But,
Honestly, that's why you do yoga.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. All right. Thomas isn't. He's not Hitman. You're not woke, Thomas. It's all right. Let's head into game soon here. Check out Renegade as well as we take a look at this new skin in the Galaxy chest. Beautiful, beautiful stuff there. Already feeling very different.
Yes, definitely. You can check it out in 3D.
No sé, pero pues, me parece, no sé.
Really just see how this kind of pulls off and plays nicely.
Creo que ya no dispara tan rápido. Creo que ya no dispara tan rápido como disparaba últimamente.
There is. It's important to keep the realm secure. You know?
O bueno, sí, sí, yo creo que está lo mismo. Todavía no le han hecho.
I mean, Lex is the fall, but Fernando's making it close.
Que me
Here in this patch.
3, 2, 1. No one escapes the law.
But of course, Cassie can't.
Bueno,
So,
como pueden ver,
she's going down there as
me da
well.
un poco de rabia pues porque, bueno, los pushes, los paros, etcétera, pero bueno.
So that's Renegade Lex. Again, we have so much
Ya,
to show you.
está muy
I'm about
bonita la
to give you
skin,
that
la verdad, tiene una,
preview in game as we get
digamos,
ready for our next one
cosa
coming
muy
through. Thomas,
bacana,
this is
como
one that I think the entire office is
texturita muy
extremely excited
elegante.
about. I know everyone's working very hard on this. I myself have been excited to see what the final result of this would be.
Yo lo que espero ver, obviamente lo que espero ver es verme lo que es la skin de Android, si es que va a salir una skin por rigor Android.
Dark Lord Torvald.
Oh shit, oh lol.
Torvald, as you know, has always been kind of a fan favorite as far as
Torvald, o sea, mira esa skin.
We've had a few skins come before, and this one kind of takes them to.
Ay, era Torvald, no era ningún Android.
It's a darker skin,
Ah.
and definitely the tone and just his
Dios
radiance. Like the voice
mío,
back for this
era
one,
Torvald, no era
to get
ningún
this,
Android.
James, you know, one of our designers, did an amazing job with it, and you know, has probably one of my favorite lines of all the lines we've had in the voice pack so far.
Bueno, todo el mundo
But
especulaba
yeah,
que era
this thing's
Android
beautiful.
porque
Like,
tiene como una rajadita aquí en la frente.
You've got this amazing model,
Pero bueno,
amazing
parece
weapon,
que a Android no le van a
obviously,
sacar nada en este parche tampoco.
you know, it
Entonces,
really is like one of those cases where we get to take a
bueno,
scheme
Torvald Dark
that
Lord.
is just
Vamos a ver
fun
si de
and a
pronto.
theming as far as with a skin and just go, you know, all the way with it.
And there he is in game. Looking, I mean, you know, I think the bald look is interesting.
Qué skin más, como más
I don't know if
suculenta.
it
Está
makes him look
bonita la
older,
skin.
just a little bit different. But I gotta say, it looks a
Está
lot
muy
more
está
intimidating.
bacancita la
He
skin.
is. He's a little bit
Se
more
llama
evil.
Torvald
I think
Dark
so.
Lord.
Yeah.
Todo el mundo, como le vuelvo le repito,
Big bad
especulaba
guy.
que era
And,
Android
same
porque
thing
bueno,
for that
en la
splash
foto
art
que
you
tengo
saw,
ahí
is included with
de
this
portada de lo que es el directo,
as
como
part
pueden
of
ver
the
parece
spray.
como Android, pero pues bueno.
I mean, this spray is about as good
Vea,
as
por
it gets.
ejemplo,
And then,
como
of course,
pudieron
the
ver,
frontline
a
victory
ver,
spray.
Yep. So you can use that one as well. So it's really, really nice.
It's almost as if you guys planned this stuff.
Almost.
As he jiggity
a ver,
jigs. Let's take a listen to the
no
voice
vale
pack
verga, morro.
for Dark
Sí,
Lord.
sí, la verdad que vale verga. Pero bueno, al menos puedo hacer directo y así seguiré.
Fight for me. I
Casi no se
won't
escucha
pay
la,
you, but it's good exposure.
el voice pack.
That's
El
it.
voice
That's
pack.
a great line.
Yeah.
That's a great
It's
line.
that exposure.
No, la risa.
You thought you would get first blood, but it was me, Torvald! Should I kill you now, or torture you later? I don't do hugs.
It seems like, to me, this voice pack, I love some of those lines, and it seems like a bad guy with some self-awareness. So he
Yes.
knows, like, yeah, I'm a bad guy, but, like, I'm a
No
guy, you
pudieron
know,
ver
and, like, I don't
la
do hugs,
skin.
but,
La skin tiene un voice pack muy elegante, la verdad.
we're on the dark
Pero
side,
bueno,
we're
todo el
evil,
mundo
but
eres de PG4 PG.
It's yeah.
Oye,
He
I
brings
love
a
the
lot of
self-awareness.
personality. Yeah, no, it's really good. And like I said, like our
Soy
design team has done
de
just a really,
PG,
really good
soy
job with a
de
lot of the
PG.
scripts, a lot of
Pero bueno,
voice
en
packs that
algún
we have
momento me
coming
voy a
out.
comprar
I think for them,
PG4
it's
para
kind of the
jugar
same
con
thing it is
ustedes
on
también
our
para
side, which is
interactuar.
like we hit a
Pero
theme
bueno,
like that.
también
It's like,
tengo un
oh, it's
amigo
gonna
que
be
me
dark
puede
and
prestar el
sci-fi,
PG4 para
and
jugar,
that's
entonces
something that's really, really
no hay
fun
ningún
for us.
problema.
And
En
I
algún
think for
momento
them,
haré
it's the same
directo
thing. Is like they get
para
in there and they see
PG4
the
por si,
concept art, they see
por
what
si
the
la
guy's
mosca.
gonna look like, they get the theme, and then being able to kind of write those lines and then work with the voice actors and our amazing audio team to get that performance out of it. I
No sé
think
si el directo
they get
escuchará
excited too. I hear
perfectamente
him
o no
yelling.
se
Oh
escucha
yeah,
perfectamente.
we've all heard those moments there when a great idea pops up, and the design team, the art team, so collaborative in this effort. Let's take a look at it in game as we see Dark Lord Torvald in action.
A ver.
Oh,
Bueno, tiene como unas manchas, como unas manchitas rojas ahí. La
that's
verdad
cool.
que,
That
pues
sounds
bueno,
so good.
pues la skin está bonita, digámoslo así, sí.
Oh baby.
Oh yeah, la bolita tiene muy bastante.
Oh my god.
Yo no dejo ese voice
incredible
pack,
effects.
o sea, no le ese voice pack, está muy
Sound,
bacano.
everything just is blending
A ver.
perfectly with the theme of the skin.
Vamos a mirar a ver. Como pueden ver las bolitas principales, son como unas bolitas rojitas normales.
And then the self-awareness right there.
Pero bueno, el rayito se ve normal también, el rayito, digamos, lo normal,
I mean,
digo yo, no
concepting
sé.
this, I know I ask you
Pero
this a
sí
lot of
tiene como
times,
un
but
cambio, pues un
what is that
cambiecito en la
initial
textura.
concepting process in determining how each one of these is going to look? I know it
A
plays
ver.
out in different teams and different effects. People get their hands on it differently, but in terms of just saying, here's what this is going to be in general, how does that work?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of stages to it. I mean, usually it starts with kind of an understanding of like which champion that we're going to do. Oftentimes, we also are planning ahead, as you said, so we know which patch or what other champions or what kind of theming we want to kind of build stuff around.
Right.
And then from there, we do thumbnails, we do sketches, we get those initial ideas and maybe even those themes in front of
Bueno,
the
la verdad que la
entire
skin
team,
es como,
and kind of get an idea of like what
sí me
basically
gustó,
people
pero
decide.
no como lo
So
que yo
it's kind of this
pensaba, o
iterative
sea,
process, I'm guessing,
Oh,
from you. It's
definitely.
just very much like,
o
hey,
sea,
how
no,
about this? Check this out. Oh, you guys like
no,
this?
Broad
no me llama
strokes,
mucho
you
la
know,
atención,
and,
digámoslo
make
así.
sure you're on the kind of the right path and
Pero bueno,
something is like,
de
oh,
pronto me
okay,
la voy a
it's
comprar de pronto.
sci-fi and evil.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
will work,
Depende-
and then you get it basically down to a kind of a design that's kind of going the right direction, and
Right.
then you got to make sure you can work with all the different, leads and the different disciplines as well, because execution matters so much.
Right.
And with a lot of that is like, I mean, we got this part system where you can have that customization and switching out the different elements. We've got our animations, our rigs, all those emotes, those dances and stuff. And so we want to make sure even from the beginning phase and concept that
Right.
that's something that's accounted for and how we're going to accomplish it. We also have like Ben and his tech art team does an amazing job working with our programmers. A lot of the skins we do require additional functionality or additional tech or little things that we want to do to make it feel better, sound better, and kind of overall look better, that team helps make sure happens.
Well, that's excellent. I mean, it's, again, a little bit of an insight
está
into the
explicando
game.
era
Will
pues un
hopefully
poquito
all of
de
you watching, maybe
que,
aspiring
pues,
game
bueno,
creators,
va a hacer
just
un
getting some notes, take
cambiecito,
it
pero
down,
no tanto,
just
pues,
get it into your head
algo
there,
pequeño.
part of how much work goes into this
Porque,
stuff.
bueno,
Let's move on to the next one. We've got even more. I'm telling you, the Galaxy chest, this whole patch, it's incredible.
It's an amazing, amazing, amazing chest.
We've
so.
got one here for Cassie. It is going to be Doom
Cassie.
Crawler Cassie coming through.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
No,
It's on his
era
dark
casi,
Not quite
era
as dark.
casi,
You could say it's a little lighter.
Bueno, la verdad que la skin está
It's
Like
bonita.
on the light
definitely-
side of.
Casi Doom
Yeah, it's on the
Crawler.
lighter side of sci-fi.
Yeah, I agree.
So, but it's fun. It fits our personality. Kind of fits the tone. You
Como
know,
pueden
what
ver, la
would,
skin es
you
como
know, kind of a
casi
Cassie
el pájaro,
adventure
se
out
ve
there in
como
the galaxy,
tecnológico.
Right.
look like.
Parece.
And I think, there's just the Doom Crawler is screaming to me right here. It looks like she's something didn't go right,
Yeah,
but
no,
she's
it's
ready
like-
to fight.
Yeah, definitely. So,
No, la skin
here
está
you can
súper
kind of check it
bonita.
out. Again, this is a full
Pero
epic
no sé,
skin.
no
So
sé,
you've
pero
got that
ojalá
splash
que
art,
sí
which is
haya
the
un nuevo
spray.
personaje que patch,
Zig's got a
porque
complete
o sea,
rework in this one.
LOL.
You've got the body, you've got the ACC, so you can switch out those goggles that we
Aquí
saw
está
in the
muy bonito.
tease from Inna, kind of early
Como pueden
on.
ver ahí está el
And then she's
graffiti
got this
normal.
weapon, and this weapon,
Graffiti pues de
it
la
is so good.
skin,
The weapon team did an amazing
la
job
de
with
la
it.
skin.
The VFX team, the compliment to it, it just feels so good to play with.
Ziggs gets a little bit of a makeover as well. They're protected in like the desert, kind of wind
It is,
and the weather. It's not easy, those sandstorms are just.
Pero bueno,
Not at all.
la
Not
verdad
at
que
all.
no,
So,
no
but
es.
in the future, in
A
that
ver,
far,
vamos a mirar a ver, sí.
sci-fi world,
Right.
you got to make sure that you have your friends, right?
Your
What's better
routine.
than a little robot to help you along?
Ah, ese lo
And
tengo
then
yo,
you have to
ese
make sure
mod
you
lo
have your
tengo yo.
routine down in order to survive.
Ese
No, I
me
was
está muy
ignoring
bonito,
weather.
a ver,
Okay,
déjame ver.
sorry. Okay, my bad.
Oh,
Mastery
Look at that,
16.
16.
Okay,
oh, le
okay.
pusieron
Yeah.
maestría.
Okay, we got a
It's a
Cassie
little
player up in
impressive.
here.
So.
Le pusieron
But yeah, this is an
maestría
amazing
a la
collection.
casa.
As we mentioned,
Bueno,
so
yo no
we've
soy-
shown 3 epic collections that are part of this chest.
Right.
In addition to that, we have some other, sci-fi themed epic and
Bueno, la
higher
verdad que no sé
skins
cómo
that
se
are part
está
of this chest.
escuchando,
Like I
pero
said, it's completely premium. The other thing that's a little bit different from this chest that's the rest is like when you're looking at this collection, for instance, right, and you're like, oh man, I want that body, and we've been putting those together as far as the character set with the accessory plus the base skin and stuff. But then it's like, oh, but if I want the weapon, I got to roll again and try to find that out. Not with this chest.
No more.
Yeah, this chest is everything in the collection that you see. If you like this Cassie, if you like that Torvald, if you want that Lex or some of the other skins that we're including, single roll, you get all of it. You get weapon,
get it all.
you get the character set, you get the voice pack, you get the spray, you get all of
Tiene,
it.
Wow.
como pueden ver, tiene
That's
obviamente
really
pues
exciting stuff.
todo
I
el
mean, just
cuerpo, tiene,
you're
bueno,
looking for something,
tiene, bueno,
you
tiene
get it all. I
cuerpo,
think we've
cabeza
seen
y
players
tiene
sometimes
arma también.
admittedly express some
También
frustration
tiene
in
lo
that
que es el
wanting
voice
one,
pack y
the
el
whole
graffiti.
set, getting a
Como
couple
pueden ver, ahí está el
pieces here and
graffiti.
there, having to go again.
El
So
graffiti
this is
está
going to make
abajo,
a
si
lot
no
of
lo
people's
ven.
lives easier. Just get that one
Si lo
thing and they
vayan,
already
bueno,
got it
pásenlo,
ready to go
vayan,
play. You don't
aquí
have to
está
worry about it at all. You got the
el
thing you want.
graffiti, como pueden ver.
Now you're out ready to do
Pero bueno.
battle. I can't wait to see not only what this looks like in game, I can't wait to hear the voice pack. It seems like the electrocution theme is coming through yet again. The lightning there.
Yeah, well,
I mean, I'm seeing some stuff.
yeah, things go together. It's
Okay.
interesting.
It's like really you guys plan this. I don't get it.
Almost. So.
Because I know you're just throwing stuff against the wall, seeing what sticks.
Yeah,
but
it's pure randomness.
it's pure
mostly.
random.
Yeah.
Well, this definitely does seem coordinated. We are getting that voice pack ready for you guys, so hopefully we'll be able to listen to that. Let's take a listen to the voice pack here for Cassie and Dune Crawler Skin.
Ziggs is a scout unit. He's got long-range scanners and a whole lot of personality.
Bueno, van a escuchar el voice pack.
It's way different than back home. I'm fully capable of handling this on my own. You're as dumb as a dune rat. There's always another battle on another planet.
Love it.
Nice.
Awesome stuff, and we will get this in game for you guys to check out just a little bit. And Thomas, last
Sí, sí, que ya
kind of
hablando, el
thoughts on
problema
this,
es que, pues, que tengo un poquito cuidado al directo
transition
para,
into this next
para
moment.
obviamente pues
Of course,
estar
this
ahí.
chest has been a fantastic
Entonces, bueno,
creation for you guys.
pues para que escucharas un
Any
poquito
final
lo que es
words
el
as it
voice
gets
pack de
sent
la
out
calle.
there for all these young
Pero
people
bueno,
to enjoy?
haremos que mira,
Well, no,
es
I
que
hope they enjoy it. So it's one of those things that, from our standpoint, means a
tengo
lot.
un volumen
Anything
muy
we
alto,
do,
tengo un
from
volumen un
maps
poco alto.
to working on these skins and these champions and stuff, it's months of work. And so
Bueno, si lo que
that
escuchan
moment when it's like
perfectamente, pues bueno, ya
shown
no
for the first time
normal.
to the public is a big moment for us, and then actually seeing those things
Bueno,
and
a ver,
not just
¿cuánto
seeing
dejamos
people enjoy
aquí?
the
Me
work that we put
suscribo,
in
la verdad que
means
muchas
a lot
gracias
to
porque
myself, it means a lot to the
si
team.
te suscribes, pues bueno, la verdad que
Well, this
pues
is a
muchas gracias
beautiful
y
showcase
la
of
verdad
what
que
this
me
skin is
haría
going to
muy
bring.
feliz
Ziggs
aquí
right there. I would never want to
en
get
el
off my
canal,
mount.
la verdad.
This is such an epic image. Oh my God, you're kidding me. You are
Sí, sí,
kidding
la
me.
verdad que
It's amazing.
espera,
The
espera.
animation, the VFX, and just the audio
Lol,
all together
lol,
on the
lol,
screen
lol.
feels so good. So.
Oh, mira eso,
I
LOL.
think I'm going to have to run Flash Shot on this one.
Oh, yeah.
Run Megaton here.
La skin, o sea, como pueden ver, las
So, yeah, I'm
partículas
not sure
son
if he
muy
actually has
bonitas.
the legendary setup there to get the
Ah,
additional VFX.
Las
But,
partículas son
but
desde
yeah, it's a
sea,
great
muy-
job
muy
by
bonita la
Justin,
verdad.
the VFX
A mí
team.
bastante la
Make sure a
skin.
lot of those gameplay messages. Is he putting it on? Okay.
Ya te suscribí, que
But,
muchas gracias, Glo Camilo,
a lot
muchas
of good work
gracias.
from those guys. There you
A
go.
ver.
You can see that you've got that extra. power on
Canario
that shot.
Rojo,
They did a great
mostraron al
job
nuevo
of making sure
campeón,
those
no,
gameplay
todavía no lo han
tells carry
mostrado.
over with, these
Pero
skins
no sé,
within
creo
that
que
game.
no va a haber campeón,
What a
creo,
sick
creo,
player on the,
porque
like doing the camera.
¿te acuerdas que tenía como
I
unas
know,
unas
it's really
gafitas?
good.
Why are we
Como
not
pueden
seeing
ver,
that grandpa
casi las
in
tiene
the
en la
PBS
cabeza,
PBL?
entonces creo que
don't know.
eso es
I think he's playing
lo
it
que
land.
trae, esa es la
Yeah.
skin.
Kinda
Bueno,
just-
o creo que esa es la
probably
skin.
Rumors that there's, like,
Era una
Ferraris
skin, no era un nuevo
for, like,
personaje,
winning
pero yo creo que
China.
si van a sacar
Oh,
un
there
nuevo,
might.
un nuevo
There might be.
campeón.
Yeah, Paladins is
Ahora,
getting
o sea,
serious.
a la vez creo
It
y a la
really,
vez
really
no,
is.
pero no
What a
creo que haya.
fantastic,
O sea, lo más probable es que
skin.
no
What
haya
an
campeón
amazing
nuevo.
showcase.
Pero bueno,
Fantastic
la
stuff.
verdad
coming
que
through from Crawler
me
Cassie
haría muy feliz, pues bueno, si
as
se
we
suscriben al
head
canal,
into
que la
that
verdad
next
he intentado
phase of
bastante
this patch note show.
últimamente
Just one
para llegar a
final
los
glimpse.
200 loquillos
3P
o
looks so
200
good. If you don't
suscriptores,
know, of
pero
course,
pues bueno.
3P is still activated in the game. So anytime you want this to be your main kind of focus, just take advantage of your chance. Press C. in
No,
game
hay
to be
veces
able to
no,
do
el
this and see this a
campeón,
lot more.
hay veces no, el
Easily a little
campeón
bit
hay veces
more
lo
frequently.
muestran, cuando muestran las
just can't
skins,
take
de
my eyes
pronto
off
muestran el campeón a lo último. Pero bueno, hay veces no, pero bueno.
I don't know, Garrett. This looks pretty good to me.
No, la verdad que, bueno, sí me gustaría hacer directo de Paladins, pero bueno, ya he hecho directos 1 versus 1 contra
we are going to be bringing on
pero bueno,
the main man himself as we still take a look at Cassie finishing it out. An incredible into the Galaxy chest. We'll be bringing on the main man himself. Hi-Res Martini!
Al menos puedo hacer el directo, como pueden ver, tiene una calidad, digámoslo, pues.
Are you, again, you're now, you know, trying out a little bit of the casting feel.
Bueno,
how
it feels good, dude.
Yeah.
I feel like we're ready to do some games and talk about some pros.
Would you chair 2 or chair 1? Are you the play-by-play guy or you're more the analysis guy?
I'm probably more the analysis guy. I'll be completely honest.
Bueno, como les dije, no tengo una buena PC,
digamos
así.
A lot of great things happening. Of course, there are a couple of general changes
puedo hacer
as well.
directo, obviamente, buscando
pretty substantial changes.
pero no en el PTS,
you know,
pero
have
bueno,
some
el
boards
Paladins
on
normal,
that, so I want to
yo
leave that
tenía el PTS, pero me tocó reformatar el computador y pues bueno,
heading
falló
into
un
this,
poquitico lo
of
que
course, after
llaman
Galaxy chess, we're going to see a new chess structure in general.
This is correct.
So,
yes.
so why don't we dive into
no,
that?
brother,
Absolutely.
somos,
As we mentioned before about the
117,
Galaxy
que
chess, it is going to drop 4 collections.
Pero
And this is
la
a
verdad
theme
que
that we're going to kind of try to roll into some of our other
no, el
chests
gran
with a little
19,
bit of a
lol.
restriction that's going to go down. So what
Uy,
we're
no,
going to
si
do
viene
is
el
we're
19,
going
pues bueno, la verdad que
remove and
sí,
retire
me haría
the
mucho,
champion skin chest
el corazoncito se me aceleraría.
and consolidate
Digámoslo así.
into kind of a new format. So our new format for chests is pretty cool. So we've got the Radiant chest staying as is, and then we're going to introduce a new gold chest and a diamond chest.
Okay.
The diamond chest and gold chests
Oh,
are
look, como pueden,
going to be
bueno,
pretty awesome.
nuevo cofre,
We're
nuevos
starting with the gold
cofres.
chest here. So as you can see, there is also a guarantee mechanic on your gold chest. So you can get a guaranteed epic cosmetic from this gold
Parece
chest.
que, bueno, como pueden ver
within
ahí,
your next
ahí
15
dice
items.
que
It's not saying that every 15 items is going to be your
como
only
pueden ver
epic,
dice
just
que con
if the
unos
fates decide that you
cosméticos
don't get an
éticos,
epic in between them, then boom, guaranteed, here you go.
parece
Yeah,
que
you can
salen,
roll
creo
2
que
within
salen
15 items,
15
you roll 3
ítems,
within 15
creo.
items. It's pretty awesome. Yep. So what's in this chest is a large collection of rare cosmetics and also everything
Es que
that
como
was
pueden ver ahí
previously
dice
in the Flare chest 2. The Flare chest is being
permanente,
retired,
por ejemplo
migrating all
dice
this content into this bad boy right
cosméticos
here. So
temporales
pretty
y
value
permanentes,
for the
raros,
chest. You see it's
épicos,
only 75 crystals
cosméticos.
there.
Como
And
pueden dice
a bunch of rare cosmetics, all the new chibi sprays, really awesome stuff. This thing is going to
sí, modificaron como las
be a kind of
texturas. Sí, claro que yo te agrego, no hay
the
ningún
Radiant and
problema,
the
no hay
Diamond
ningún
chest.
problema.
The
Pero no sé
Diamond
si
chest,
podríamos jugar
as I
otro un
mentioned
poquitico
before,
más tarde, que
is
acabo de llegar
kind
del
of,
colegio y estoy un poco,
it's definitely the
un poco,
premium
pues,
value. It's super high tier, very
digámoslo,
small amount of items in
pues,
there,
para
but it's the best
descansar.
stuff. And not only is it the
A
best
ver,
stuff,
Diamond
it
Chest
is also
contiene épicos y legendarios
there's no
conexiones de
searching, trying to
mods.
get the weapon for the skin.
It's all the
It's
stuff
Parece que
together.
trae las
all the stuff
monturas, trae
together,
las
just like the
monturas,
Galaxy Battle
los
chest. You
grafitis,
roll
los
this
voice
chest,
packs,
and
creo,
it's going
no
to
sé.
be full collection for your champion.
Pero bueno, no hay ningún problema.
Accessory, weapon, voice pack, if it has a spray, and then the
A
body.
ver, ya como
So,
5
it's a really good
cinco
deal,
loquillos en el canal, 5
and it's some
loquillos.
of our best stuff. Also within here, we're throwing
Sí, la
mounts.
verdad que es que,
So,
oye,
to
llegaste
start
un
off, we've
paseo
got
y
the
un paseo del
Crimson
colegio
Charger
que, uy,
and a
y un
brand
poquito
new
cansado.
Sapphire Charger as well. That's going in this bad boy for its release.
A ver,
Really awesome. No more hunting to try and kind of get in.
este cofre parece
Now,
que
we hear
trae
that you
bastante,
guys don't
bueno,
like
trae
that,
las monturas,
and we're just going to give it straight up.
trae como que
Boom,
una...
you roll a chest, and your champion is good to go.
Now, the thing is, you know, just to be super clear for everyone, you could still mix and match.
Ya tengo el
given
Discord
all the
ahí en
items
la
that you
descripción
have.
Oh, yeah,
está,
definitely.
espera.
Just how you acquire
But
Ahí
it's
está
how
el
you
canal en
acquire them.
Discord,
You'll
ahí
be
está
able
el
to get
canal
the
de
whole
Discord.
set, which I know
O sea,
people
no, pero
love
aquí
the
no
mix
lo
and match
tengo.
aspect.
No, de
But
si
having
quiere
to
ver
search
a
through all the
los
things
videos
to
que
get the
subí
right
yo,
complete
Exactly.
set was
y
the
ahí en
difficult
la
part. So
descripción
that's being
aparece
taken away
canal
here
de
and
Discord. Y
relieved.
ahí está el
Yep,
canalcito
and
de
in the
Discord
gold
para que
chest,
lo,
so that was
para
for
que
the
lo
diamond chest,
veas
and the gold
y
chest
bueno,
and the radiant chest.
obviamente si
So
quieres
the
te
radiant
unes
chest,
al
as you guys
Discord,
know,
pues bueno, podemos
gave
jugar ahí
parts and pieces before.
ahorita.
What we've done is also consolidated down into champion skins.
Wow.
So you're going to get the head and the body and the
A ver,
voice pack
contiene...
as a single roll.
Wow.
It's pretty, again, just simplifying things, making it so your rolls are more
Oh,
valuable.
parece que ya le dije
Some
cuando va a
really good
sacar una
stuff.
legendaria,
Still purchasable with gold.
Parece
Yes,
in the
100%.
next way.
And so this is going to really actually probably open up the things that you can get as a player who loves the game, loves the free-to-play aspect, isn't really ready to commit some of the crystals yet.
O sea, no sé si
using
tendrás
their
canal,
gold
pero
for
bueno, voy a
harder kind
mirar.
of hours that they put into the game. you're going to be able to get that much more.
Yep. And also.
Es que la verdad no tengo el disco abierto en este momento. No sé si.
The diamond chest is a drop 1, so you get a full skin
voy a ir a mi
per
canal y
roll.
voy a.
However,
Voy a sacar
gold
la.
chest,
Voy a
you
sacar el
get
coso.
3 items in it, and it can drop epic skins. So theoretically,
You could get 3 skins?
you could get
Are you
3.
kidding?
I'm not kidding.
Wow.
Yeah, no, it's pretty awesome.
That might be the play.
Yeah, that definitely might be the play. But there's also some more additions to kind of our economy, new items.
So, you know that those in the radiant chest, let's break that down a little bit because that has something to do slightly with this. So a lot of that stuff's being consolidated into the radiant chest, and we're having the ability to purchase
prácticamente
uncommon
lo que
and
digo yo,
I think common skins.
que pues el cobrecito doradito que había ahí,
Exactly,
pues ese
exactly.
cobrecito
So these
doradito,
skins we've seen,
capaz
people don't
que yo no sé.
really go out and like buy them. They're not really. People aren't spending their gold on them. They want to save their gold for champions. They want to save their gold for cards.
Bueno,
So what we're gonna
a mi amigo Lecan ya tiene que 156 no están viendo, que bueno para él. La pena que aquí con mi
all into the radiant
me
chest.
loquillo de Lobo Camilo. LOL, que me escapa la nombre, ¿sabes qué? Mira, te voy a pasar mejor el nombre del Discord y tú me agregas y yo te mando la.
So they're all going to reside in the radiant chest and only be available
A
in the
ver,
radiant chest.
después,
Also,
que
we're
me
going
paro,
to
que me paro.
increase the drop
No lo
percent
maté,
of
no lo
them
maté.
in that radiant chest as
Tranquilo.
well. So now it's a little bit more rewarding to own a common skin. Not everyone can have the opportunity to have them just because it is a little bit more rare. There's some scarcity involved. But hopefully now that people can be motivated to kind of
Bueno, te voy a mandar
just
por
spend
aquí
their
el
gold
Discord
for
para que
gameplay
si me
oriented
quieres
things
agregar,
or
pues bueno, no hay
shoulder
ningún
chest.
problema. A ver.
Well, there's another aspect to this patch that I think I'd love to have you elaborate on as
Sure.
well. It's has to do with weapons. There are a couple of changes coming through, a couple of additions, I guess, being added.
Oh
These things
shit.
are glorious.
LOL.
They are.
No, ¿qué me está pasando pues? Qué rabia.
They're pretty.
A ver, no. Me puse a mover esta vuelta. Bueno, prácticamente lo que como pueden ver, ahorita me buscaron lo que es esto son como buscar weapons, que bueno,
While they look
dan,
amazing,
o sea,
there
no.
is a lot of function in addition to this form.
O sea,
So,
estas armas dan más
what
XP
they do,
y dan más,
these
y
booster
dan más,
weapons, if you
dan más XP.
put
No,
them
mira la,
on your character,
que llega la
these
XP. O
aren't
sea,
something
wow,
that you can own permanently.
wow,
So,
these are
wow.
rentals.
O sea,
These are you can
Oh my
yeah
fucking
they're
God.
temporary items that you can go in and acquire via they drop in radiant chests, they drop in gold chests, or
No,
you
no,
can
no, no.
purchase them
O
for
sea,
3 days
LOL,
with
la de
either
Phil y
crystals
la de
or
Andrew.
VIP
O
points.
sea,
And what they're going to do is
hermosa.
amplify
A ver,
your earn
John
rate
y
of
Aguirre,
your
hay
character
nuevo
mastery
campeón, no,
to
hay
100%.
nuevo campeón.
Wow.
You just get
No hay nuevo
100%
campeón,
more.
brother.
That increases your account
A
mastery
ver.
by 50%.
Uy, no, está muy bonita,
then
está
it
muy bonita
also
esa skin
increases your gold
bueno,
by
la skin del arma, perdón.
Wow.
But wait, there's more.
Bueno,
So,
ridículo, digamos
But
así,
wait,
ridículo,
there's
ridículo.
more.
just as we
Esas
introduced
armas
kind of the
dan,
team booster
dan,
concept with the VIP store, once you become a
supuestamente dan más
member, we
XP,
really wanted that to carry over
dan más
into these
XP
weapons
y
as
dan
well.
más oro.
So,
Para que pues,
if you are
para que los
have
que
an
quieran
owner
pues estar ahí
in your
pues
lobby
mirando
one of these weapons and they have it
Ahí
equipped on the
está.
character they're playing, they're actually going to amplify your progression as well.
Ok,
Wow.
bueno, ahí te voy a
Yes,
apagar el
100
disco.
like not the same 100% value. It's 20% for each of those. But the beautiful thing is that it stacks. So
Oh
if
boy.
you and
So
your
if everyone
squad
has it?
roll up in your full loadout, each with your gold weapons, you can then stack 20% times 5 across the board.
Oh, Corban.
20%
Wow.
in addition
To the
to
100%.
Tiene esa mano, o sea,
to
tiene la mano de
100%
Corban.
So
So
it's
200%
hermosura, o
protection
sea,
Exactly.
no.
with a
Exactly.
5-man stack. Unbelievable.
it's insane. But
Por eso, o sea, es con
the
lo que
weapons themselves
en
look
el
pretty. Oh my
cofre,
gosh,
en el
like the
cofre,
crystals,
creo que es en
I
el
love
cofre
that
doradito
texture.
donde se consiguen estas
And what
armas.
I mean, what's interesting
Como,
too is
como
that
pudieron
I'm
ver, ahí decía
kind of
que
getting the feeling that these have some
faltan
special
15
effects
ítems para
to
poder
it
tener
as
una
well.
carta, bueno, para poder
Absolutely.
tener
I'm also hearing-
una arma legendaria.
Yeah,
Pigeon
Pues
told me
bueno,
that
ahí
they
están
might
las
even have
armas,
some
digamos,
custom
los
death
legendarios.
effects.
They
Las
100%
que dan
do.
XP y las
So,
que dan
gotta see
oro
that.
más
no,
oro.
it's pretty intense. The characters kind of just as we introduced with the Genos and the Androxus weapon, the custom death
Okay,
effects
bueno.
for this is equally impressive. Oh my gosh, the Leon one is so
Wow.
dude. I'm just in awe.
La
right
de
now.
Lian, o sea, miren esa arma de Lian.
Yeah, but so
Miren esa
when you
arma de
kill a
Lian,
player with this
es
weapon,
que Leon,
they
de
will
Lian.
just as the Shatter
Porque,
Star
bueno,
and
dije
Shadow Claw kind of crystallize
León en
and
inglés.
explode.
A ver,
these
juega
guys will kind
Paladins.
of have a
Paladins.
similar effect.
Eh,
Really
sí.
resonates with their
Ush, la
oh
verdad
my
que
gosh,
jugaría
the
Paladins,
Phoenix
pero
is
vuelvo y
different
repito,
color
John,
too? Justice.
acabo de llegar del colegio y me tuve que
All of
poner
these seem
rapidito
to have
a mirar el
different
directo
visual
para que
effects,
pues,
right? Added to them
pues
and
para
that purple
que
kind of nature
obviamente
attached to
por
it.
eso
Oh,
pues, digamos,
it's
mira Madama, mira, oh
It's,
my
it's,
god,
it's amazing. It's like this purple
oh
realm
shit,
energy
qué
is flowing through all
hermosura
these
la
rugs. It really
o
set
sea,
them apart. Because I was
miren
gonna say,
esa
you know,
culebrita
hey,
de
can
Madama,
this weapon?
tan linda, o
At
sea,
first
muy
thought you don't know all
elegante
these
la
things
verdad.
attached. It's like, oh, I just got the new Pip, you know, chicken
No, la verdad
blaster,
que
and I want to use that.
quisiera que
But
llegaran
at
más
this point, I'm like, man, I want to use this.
para
Any of
estar
these
más
weapons
activos,
look
a ver,
absolutely phenomenal, top tier.
pues
With
para
those
estar
death
más activos en
effects,
el canal, digo
I
en
know
el
they
chat.
kind of seem legendary in my book.
Yeah, they are legendary. And that was a beautiful segue. But we could have just made a a default weapon with the stat increase on it, but that's less fun, less cool. And we want you to feel good
Uy,
when you're
la de
getting these
Madama
awesome
está muy
bonuses.
bonita, la
Feel
verdad.
good when you're playing with your friends.
Yo no, vuelvo y
and
te
then
digo
have
lo
it
que
look
estaba
cool
diciendo.
all while it's
Acabo de llegar del colegio y la verdad que no
these
me,
things are
digamos que
awesome.
no me
Highs, you
fue
guys should
tanto
check it
como
out.
ponerme a jugar para en
And
ese
just
momento,
power through
la
all
verdad.
those
No,
bonuses.
no,
So,
no.
I mean, that is just
Creo que no
a
es
mouthful
necesario, la verdad,
to take
creo.
in at this point. And I think
Yes.
just,
Estoy un poco
it's
cansado,
amazing.
la
I mean,
verdad.
I'm really excited about this because this is the first time I'm kind
Oh,
of
yeah.
hearing about the full depth of how these weapons are interacting. So really exciting stuff. Party up with your group of friends. Get up to 20% per each friend, and each weapon will give you an individual 100% in terms of the gain for experience. And so you can get 200% extra experience just by playing in a team of 5, all using those weapons. I can't wait to
O sea, lo
see
que
that.
está diciendo ahí,
With the
que como
custom
ya les
death effects
expliqué,
everywhere. I'm just gonna be
que juega
And
pues
you play-
obviamente
everyone's just shattering
oro,
all over
You
the
play
place.
on a weekend too,
o sea,
or
da más oro y da más
and then
experiencia,
you
como
have
pueden ver.
it stacks guys with the other booster
Entonces, bueno,
too.
One day from level 1 to level 20.
Is pretty impressive.
Let's see if somebody can do it. I'm going to get some mastery grinding with this as well. We've also got moving just the show along because we've got so much to go for you guys. You know, there's still some more that you all are waiting for. I know it. I know it. We've got the daily
Muchachos,
quest system, seeing a
compartan el
little bit of a
directo para
modification.
que
Could you
llegue
walk
más
us through
personita. Bueno, de esta
some
manera ya
of
se va a
the
acabar el directo.
Absolutely, guys. So this is
Pero
a
bueno,
pretty
no hay ningún problema.
big system too. So as you guys are familiar with, you've had your weekly quests right now in our live environment, and we felt like we could do better. So currently, we've kind of built a brand new daily quest and daily login system that they
Si
kind
no
of
hablo
synergize
mucho, pues la
together that
verdad
I think
que
you're
fui
really
un
gonna like.
poquito, pues,
So the core
digámoslo,
components of this system
concentrado,
are as follows.
escuchando cada vez que
We
lo
are
que...
removing the weekly quests, and we are replacing that with daily quests. You can get 3 new daily quests a day, all with varying rewards from crystals to essence to gold. But really, the awesome thing about this system is that it synergizes with your daily logins. So the more days you log in, and you're still going to be getting daily login rewards, but the more days, like in a 28-day period that you log in, you actually amplify and increase the rewards
pasó?
from your
¿Por qué te
quests.
ríes,
So if
Camilo?
you're one of
¿Por
our more
qué?
dedicated players, you can come in and just like,
Pasó.
I'm logging in, I'm playing, I'm doing all the daily quests,
It's
and
spooling.
it's raining. It's raining down
It's
upon me.
raining.
It's a day of rain.
Yeah.
One might say.
It's a rain day. One other person might say as well.
And then also, while this is all going on, we were like, okay, this is cool. You can amplify your daily logins, or you can amplify your quest rewards with your daily logins. But
Daily
you want
reward.
more. Also, we're giving out a radiant chest.
Espere,
And
what
if you'll notice,
the
the crystal
fuck?
reward is removed from here. Do not panic. We're actually taking the crystal reward and putting it on the daily quests. Every day, you will have a chance to get crystals by doing a daily quest.
Quedan los cristales.
It seems like that's incentivizing people who are playing and actually.
Yeah, and it's also
Uy,
something like if
no.
you just want to come in, like maybe you're
Ah,
busy
yo
this week,
dije,
maybe
uy,
you have
qué asco, qué
midterm or
asco.
finals or a job interview and you can't play every day in the week. You're like, man, I'm gonna miss out on that hard currency. This way you can like
pero mira las
log in
misiones,
and
mira
play,
las misiones,
play
ya dan un
in
poco,
your couple hours
ya
for
dan
Paladins today,
cristales,
and
pero
boom,
no
get
mucha
some hard
curiosidad.
currency. We really think it's a more
Hey, what?
advantageous system
Wait, what?
for you guys,
Ay.
and you can actually earn more rewards than you could in the old one. So it's a win-win.
Bueno.
Yeah, that's perfect. I was going to say, if your brother's getting married, one day, you may not be able to log in and play a couple onslaught matches, during the ceremony. You might have to wait till the next day.
A truly dedicated Paladins player would be like on his laptop.
On his laptop, exactly. So, or in the future, Paladin Strike maybe playing a little bit of that on the iPhone. Good stuff, bro. Good stuff.
And there's one
I love
thing
you, man.
I actually didn't mention on there.
Tiene más
If you
misiones
saw,
que
if you were
más
a very
recompensa.
attentive viewer, you saw a big quest in addition to those 3 daily quests that were present. So this big quest is for every one of these larger 28-day periods.
Bueno, no sé la verdad que
kind
nadie
of
en el
this
chat,
overarching
bueno, que nadie en
achievement.
el,
It's not
en el
achievement,
directo
but
viendo
it's a
el
big
directo,
quest
bueno,
that has a big
viendo
reward.
alguien viendo el
So
directo.
what you can do as you complete your daily quests, that you now are
En ese momentito
amplifying
hay
your
un
rewards are
espectador,
from
pero
your
no sé
daily
quién
login.
era.
The number
Pero bueno,
of
manda
ones you
aquí.
can do, it
Muchas
actually you
gracias a
can
los
get
que
something
ahí
really big at
viendo
the
el
end of it.
directo.
So I think you complete like 30 daily quests or 40 daily quests, and then you get like one of those diamond chests that we talked about.
Ooh,
Yeah.
so that's like a pretty much guaranteed awesome skin.
It's a
mount,
guaranteed,
something.
yeah. No, it's a really great deal,
Something
guys,
you want.
and we hope you enjoy it.
Well, enjoy playing, and of course, who you're going to be playing matters a lot in Paladins. We have a lot of champions, but I don't know, Garrett. I feel like it's always good to add some more. What do you think about that?
You're not wrong, Evan.
I'm
You're
not wrong at all, and of course, you won't be wrong if you like this newest champion that we're adding to the realm. It is Vivian the Cunning coming through in OB63. Let's take a look at her, a new face in Paladins.
La nueva campeona. LOL, no, o sea, LOL, no, ¿qué coño? Espere, what? Wait, what? Espere, no. O sea, no, espere, no, eso no me puede estar pasando en serio. La nueva campeona, o sea, miren esto, LOL. Miren esto. O sea, wait. What? No, maldito directo. Coño, hombre. Bueno, ya ahorita le buscaré. Ay, Dios mío, la nueva campeona, no. No, güey.
As far as your champion to work on?
No.
She was a lot of fun.
La nueva campeona y no
design.
la
I think
pudimos
she
ver,
was,
o sea,
just-
qué asco.
We wanted to make like a very
Pero bueno, ya
simple
la vamos a ver
character that people
obviamente
could just, like,
cuando
jump right into
bueno,
and
no
play,
pudimos
but
ver
have a
el
lot of
trailer,
like
pero ya,
strategic
ya
elements
vamos a ver
and
lo que
like,
es el coso, ya vamos a ver el
being
coso.
able to utilize
O sea,
the most out of
el-
her if you
el
use
tra-
her tools
el-
correctly, and I think it was
la
just
imagen que
came
tiene.
out beautifully, like art-wise, tech-wise, gameplay-wise. I'm looking forward to her release.
Yeah,
Ay,
definitely
ay.
on the art side, she's a great champion for us. This was a champion
O sea,
that we
vieron
were
que
able
ya
to
había
put
nueva
a lot of the lore
campeona,
in,
o
on
sea,
a lot of ties together. She's
¡ra,
got some
chaval!
connections
O sea,
with
miren
Torvald.
esto.
She's got connections with Barrick. You might see some similarities there between the weapons, and
Miren
some of the
esa
stuff
nueva
we'll show a little bit later
campeona, o
in
sea,
her kit.
LOL,
From her time at
LOL.
DeepWorks, but a lot of her personality. It's Vivian the Cunning that kind of gives you a little bit of an idea in her title that maybe she's not the
LOL.
nicest person,
Qué
or
hermosa
maybe
campeona.
not necessarily the nicest person all the time to
Yeah,
all the
she's
people.
smart, though.
But yeah, very, very, very smart. So, but yeah, so she's got a great visual look. The art team did a great job as far as kind of pulling her together. I'm excited to show her kit and show kind of like how
Ay.
she is like the security chief, the person who's the captain of like the guard over DeepWorks has been able to kind of take advantage of some of that technology, some of that power
La nueva
crystal stuff
campeona
that
se
we've
llama
been
Vivian.
kind of talking about a little bit in the realm and that you've seen on our other champions, and kind of put that to her own uses and her own goals.
Oh, la tecnología.
Devious.
Very. So you can see here some of the work from our animation
Oh.
team. We've got obviously it's a new champion, so you've got your MVP poses, you've got some
Muy hermosa, muy
emotes,
hermosa.
and then also as Garrett and Evan mentioned, she also gets a gold weapon
Ay,
and has a few great skins to kind of go with this. So she's coming out. She'll have a common skin, so you'll be able to kind of switch and customize
Anda, como pueden ver ahí está la
kind of
pistola.
your
Como pueden
choices.
ver, uy,
And there you can see the
parece
common
como la
skin.
pistola de
And
Tiger.
then there's an
Cuando
uncommon.
la digo, la
We'll
pistola
talk
de
about that a little bit later, but you
Pero
can check
no.
out the gold weapon here. And exactly
O sea,
as
mire,
those guys
como
said,
pueden ver ahí
that's
dice
weapons
todo lo
across
que da, o
every
sea,
single champion.
LOL.
And so since I didn't have a chance earlier, I do want to give a special shout out to our VFX team, to our tech art team, and especially the weapons team. This was a huge amount of work,
Ah,
and
que está muy bonito.
honestly, 3 a.m. probably doesn't even cover it. So a huge shout out to them. They did an amazing job. These things look amazing. So as far as personality, coming back to the champion, I'm hearing that we have a voice pack to listen to. So let's hear what you wrote.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, miren el graffiti. El voice pack, el voice pack.
Knowledge is the truest power. Your friends aren't safe. Your family isn't safe. Strike where they least expect it. As a general rule, that usually means between the legs. My plan is in motion. Sorry, could you repeat that? It sounded so stupid I could barely comprehend.
Wow.
Yeah.
So so you get a little glimpse into her personality there. Obviously, as with DeepWorks, and the defender in that case, she's kind of on the side of the magistrate, but it seems like she has her own plans kind of going all the time.
Yeah, she seems like she's not necessarily got the best intentions for necessarily everyone, mostly looking out for numero uno.
Okay, all right, so. All right, very cool. And, I want to show the 2D art here from, Nick and his team for her splash art. You saw a glimpse of it earlier as a spray, and yes, it will be available, for her in that case. But yeah, you can kind of show her here a little bit, again, in a little bit of a mysterious environment that may get revealed a little bit more later, but...
Ahí está, o sea, como
Talks
pueden
with
ver
the
ahí está.
spoilers.
Sorry. Okay, let's just
Más
keep going. So,
personajes.
yeah, so Vivian joining the realm. You mentioned a little bit about like the gameplay intent and about like what you wanted from a new player experience and how you want to go in. We've seen her weapon now. It's big. It looks powerful. You want to kind of walk me through a little bit as far as like what slot you kind of see for this new damage champion.
Well, we kind of see her as like the she's got a very like a heavy weapon, a powerful weapon, huge ammo size, huge DPS, and gigantic like damage per clip. I think she's going to definitely be a strong like I definitely think like a tank buster almost. Like you bring a tank to a team, he's going to eat so much for damage, and it's just not going to stop, and it's just very, very likely going to die very quickly.
Oh, very nice. There you go. We get our first glimpse of the weapon here, and 1P. So again, charged with that power crystal kind of technology that we've seen from Barrick and some of our other
Uy,
champions.
pero sabes que tiene
Oh, wow.
80 balas, 80
Yeah,
balas.
we're joking about that. Like, wow, okay.
I think she's got like the second
Bueno, la verdad
highest
que está muy
ammo count,
bacana,
like,
pero
next to Ruckus.
80 balas
But
que...
like of the damage champions, definitely the highest ammo count.
Okay. And this is full auto, right? Like you can just lay it. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
You can just lay into that.
At like
Oh,
0.14 seconds
yeah.
per shot, that's like, I don't know, is that like 10 seconds for like a full clip to go away?
Wow.
Almost like that. And yeah, you can just like, one clip can mow down like just an army of little pips. And we know this because that's how we test all our champions. We just kill pips all day.
So James is showing off a little bit here with those headshots on the hip and stuff. She's got a little something for those that are need a little bit more accuracy as well, right?
That's right. Her right-click ability is kind of the quintessential aim-down sights. We call it precision sights. And it's just something you want from your LMG. Look down. You want to extend your effective range. Normally with the gun, you'll get like some spread or a little bit of recoil. This like really reduces that, so you can be a lot more accurate.
Okay, so a little bit of accuracy, definitely suppression. She's very much. Whoa.
That's 7 in a row.
What was that?
What?
So it seems like she can kind of hold her own. Definitely about suppression, holding a point, doing that kind of stuff. And I think we just got a little bit of a spoil as far as her next ability.
If we could see that again. Yeah, she has got a shield. You're probably a little surprised because this is a damage champion. Like, what's she doing with a shield? And this is like, we didn't want to give her like we didn't want her to be a frontline or anything. If you probably saw it right there. That shield is not a full shield. It is a partial shield.
So it's a personal shield. This isn't Fernando. This isn't like the frontline stuff.
Exactly.
The point here is not necessarily to protect my whole team, but kind of as you mentioned with her personality, looking out for numero uno, and so this is about protecting herself.
Exactly. And as you can see, like,
Pero yo estoy viendo que el escudo está fallando.
because it does expose the legs a little bit.
Yo veo que el escudo falla.
It only protects like your top part, and like normally like that's still pretty strong. Like you're effectively like cutting your hitbox to a very small portion. And if you use this like smartly, if you're like using this when you're going up an incline, or if you've got like height advantage, you can just like peek, put up that shield. No one can touch you because they can only shoot that shield.
Oh.
Nice. So, and as we saw with her firing through and the reload, which looks amazing from the animation team, is also the power crystal goes down. So there's a lot of stuff built into this gun and into the visuals that kind of give you. 80 shots is a lot to go through, but you can kind of see there the power crystal. You're using up that energy, and then of course for her role, she's got a spare.
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. One of my favorite effects. And the reload, like the animation, the sounds, also probably my favorite part. Love that clicking.
Excellent, excellent. So, all right, so we've seen, you know, her primary fire. We've seen the right click. We see a shield where she can kind of protect herself a little bit. What else can she do?
All right, what you've seen just there, she just threw out a little deployable sensor drone, is what we're going to call it, and it acts like a ward. It reveals everyone that it can see within an area, just to Vivian. And pretty much, you know, you can just use that when you're engaging into a fight. You don't know where everyone is. Throw that out. Okay, where are they? They're right there.
So yeah, so kind of playing into that whole kind of controlling, you know, plans. You know, she's got to know where people are, know what people are doing. She's able to kind of feed that information when it suits her purposes, and otherwise use it to her advantage, right?
Yeah, she can just
Las
pop
cosas
that
de
down,
Kinect,
take control
pero
of an area,
ellas dejan
just know
ver al
whatever's
personaje,
happening.
o sea,
You know,
LOL.
1v1, it's especially useful. Just you get flanked, get some cover, throw down that ward. Okay, you can see him coming around, line up that headshot with your crazy DPS weapon, and just melt them.
Excellent. I love the deploy effect on this thing. You get that little
Esa
ping,
cosita
kind of
del
goes out,
personaje.
kind of messages it. And then if we run up to one of these real quick, just want to kind of take a look at it. So in here, it's like you got the VFX on top. You've got it kind of lit up with kind of one of her symbols, and it's on a gem.
Como la
So,
nena
I don't know if we
Kinect.
have a way to kind of show it with a Cassie popping in, but those things change, right? Like there's a state change with
Como las
those.
cositas de
They
Kinect,
pop to
las que
red.
tiene ella, pero las
You kind of
que
see
ella
them.
le
So
lentejan a la gente.
there you go. So it's all lit up. So you know, basically if she got one of these out.
Yeah, she can only have one of these out at a time. And like you said, it does change color. Looks like it's not right now, but it will change red, and it will also, I love that little detail you guys added on that gun. It will also change the color of that little gem, at the very close part to her.
Okay, on the back of the gun, there's a little gem that's round, and so when enemies go into this, one is you will see them. Your team won't, but you will see them, and it will glow red as far as in its location, but also your gun will have that little light up effect, right?
Yes, so you'll know, okay, someone is in that area, better go see what they're up to. Okay,
and then these wards, right, they're deployables and stuff. If I'm up against a Vivian and I'm trying to take one of these out, and I don't want her knowing where I'm at, right? I like a little bit of surprise to my attacks. These are destructible, right? I can take these out.
They're very fragile, only 200 health or something, but they can be very well placed so that it's kind of hard to find.
Wow, okay. So you got kind of a security kind of captain. You know, she's got her personal shield. She has the ability to kind of mow down people, and also be precise as far as for her plans. And she's got this kind of security ward kind of camera kind of thing. You know, how else is she going to dictate the battlefield?
She's going to dictate it largely with just her insane damaging potential, ability to just come into a fight at the most opportune position and just take advantage of that to the max. And I think that is especially comes to light when you activate her ultimate.
Ultimate is ready. Have you met my friends?
Oh wow.
What?
Yeah. So as you can see there, you've got two little friends now when you trigger your ultimate. These little guys are just going to follow you around, and the tech did a great job just making sure that they stay close to you. They don't get caught on anything. They'll stay pretty much where you want them to be. These guys are deployables. They have their own health bar. They have their own little hitbox.
Okay.
And
so they're destructible as well.
Yes, that's true. And
La verdad que no sé muy bien de qué se trata
you'll notice that they fire when you fire, and they fire their own little energy blast.
Oh wow. Okay. Oh wow. So.
Oh, son como una clase de rayos que. Oh, Lord.
250 damage every second, so both these combined is a 500 damage DPS increase.
O sea, cuando ella dispara, los rayos la siguen.
It looked a little bit like there's an explosion on the end, a little bit of AoE damage.
That's right. These guys are AoE damage. So while you will have fall off with your LMG, when these guys fire, they're only going to have fall off based off how far away the target was from the explosion.
Wow, okay, all right. So you can take these out, so you might end up with one. This is her ultimate, so they're not going to be out all the time and stuff. But
actually, this is, as you might have noticed, but they've been sticking around for a long time, and there's no timer anywhere, because these guys are the first kind of ultimate that is destroyed. You die, and then they get destroyed. But during this time, you can still charge your ultimate up, and you can just have this on up for really as long as you want, so so long as you're careful and so long as you're very smart about how you position and decide to go in with your crazy DPS.
Yeah, and this is one of those things that I really like. So you've got your little friends there, as you mentioned, with the ultimate, and you can kind of see a little bit of that Torvald kind of technology, those floating kind of runic stones kind of going around it.
Is there like some sort of lore reason why they remind me of Torvald?
There is. There's a lot of callbacks with her and her kit and the visual design around her abilities, the VFX and the items that she has, to those war stones, to her friends here, and to her weapon herself. They tie in both with Barrack and Torvald and kind of Deep Works in general and its experiments. So, but we'll have to wait to kind of hear that whole story.
Ay, LOL, le tomaron un rayito, LOL, fíjate.
Very nice. So.
So yeah, that's Vivian. I'm really hoping everyone has a fun time learning how to use her various abilities and just sort of making the most out of her.
Oiga, que ustedes pueden tumbar los rayitos y todo.
Yeah. So I think she's a great new addition. A new damage roll kind of coming in, and definitely somebody I'm excited to play and see how this goes. And speaking of that, and kind of seeing her kind of out there, one of the big events we have coming up, I mentioned, we've got the fall finals next week.
Right.
Right. And in that, you'll get a little sneak peek at that new environment that was shown in the cinematic
cool.
there. It's amazing. I'm really excited to show it. I was lobbying hard to be able to show it today, but they want to save it for next week. They want to show it for that esports stuff. So.
Well, we had a lot today.
We did. We have a whole lot today, and there's more to come. So we actually have a whole other esport event coming up. You may have heard of it in January, HRX.
Oh, no way.
There's a bunch of big elements for it. And we have a bundle that we're releasing, a bunch of new content. You can prep for it and get ready.
Sweet. What's the bundle got?
Well, I believe we should have a graphic that we can kind of, a video. Wow. Oh, we're getting fancy. Okay, well, let's check it out.
Okay, por lo que veo. Por lo que veo es como una clase de video. Pues en el cual pues casi siempre muestran ese video, la verdad. Pues ese no, otro obviamente, diferente. Pero pues siempre muestran un video pues antes de acabar lo que es el review, pues el patch review. Wow, mira, what the fuck? Paladins World Championship. Ah. Uy, lo que acaba de ver, o sea, LOL, miren eso, uy.
Well, I gotta say that was a lot of content.
Did you see the
there.
Drogos at the end?
That was flexible. We talked about Thomas not taking
awesome.
yoga. Drogos has been practicing.
I hadn't seen that.
Every
and
morning.
Sarah's just like levitating it.
Yeah,
I mean, he just
está muy genial, está muy genial, sí, eso es la
that'd be
verdad.
a statue one day. That Drogos.
Oh my god.
Drogos está muy bonito.
Yeah,
like,
that would be awesome. So HRX Digital Loot Pack, of course, you guys just saw Vivian, but we're still on to more content. The Loot Pack, talk to us about that. And we saw what was in it, but
we love doing these things. Every year we have a chance to do some particularly cool theme skins around our esports, around really the soul of what our studio is, which is this kind of free-to-play group of, rambunctious people that make these awesome games and these awesome esports to go alongside of it. So it's our way of celebrating that and doing a cool thing in-game to represent it. Now, what's special about those skins, even though it's special that they're freaking cool.
That's special.
Come on, man.
Those
poses?
Dope. I've never had a pose sell me more than a skin, and that's what's happening right now.
Yeah, and I just get escalating.
La verdad que uno se queda con más ganas de ver los directos, ya ver más cosas que saquen, pero bueno, yo creo que ya es suficiente. Realmente van a decir lo que anunciaron, después van a decir books.
Basically. So if you ever see anyways with these 10 years from now when Paladins esports is kind of taking over the world, and you see someone with this, then you'll know that they were at the beginning.
At the beginning.
And also the kind of little cherry on top is the Vivian skin that you saw in there, which was only limited to all of our kind of live events and conventions and like kind of giveaways. So
No,
we
la
wrote
verdad que
to
me da
those
un
out
poco
in
de
the
risa
program as
cuando el
well.
video se
The
para así
previous
como
one
todo
was
raro.
the Ying convention one. So if you missed out on that one, can't really get it ever again, but you got a new chance at the Vivian one.
So basically, you know.
No.
Get it while it's hot. Because
Yeah.
when it's hot, it's not going in the refrigerator. It's that you can't save it. It's actually going in the trash.
These
You
temperature
never
puns,
see it
dude.
again. There's a lot of
And cooking
temperature.
puns, dude.
Has
This
to
is
be.
great.
I mean, you know.
No, o sea, LOL. O sea, la puta. Es que hay de puto Twitch que se pone todo pegado, que maldito. La verdad que
I'm Chef Randy.
It's
If you
eso
don't
me da
know.
un
Yeah.
poco de rabia,
Keep
eso me pone un poco rabioso, digámoslo así.
Is he a digital loot pack for HRX?
Well,
where Kanga Esports, they
Kanga.
will be representing Down Under.
Yeah.
I am the newest member of that team, the sixth man, if you
Oh,
will.
What's your name?
shit. Kanga.
Pretty here.
Kanga,
well,
From Down Under.
Was that
different guy?
Did you
Different
have
guy.
Is your name back there? Because all I saw was
Oh, it
like.
completely is.
Oh, it just actually is being covered
It's
by
the
your
irony.
pretty-
Me, Wakey Ayer. Cute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the irony of it all.
Right. Okay.
Oh.
We've already qualified though.
Parece que va a jugar en ese equipo, parece. Ya no le regaló la camisa. Le regaló la camisa.
Well,
All the other
congratulations.
teams just trying to catch up.
Aussie,
Keep up
Aussie.
with the black and orange, you know what I'm saying, mate?
Yeah, man. You know, I feel like I recognize you as a caster. I'm not gonna say
Completely
that this
different
is
dude.
slightly biased, but
Completely different.
okay, cool. Because that's a completely different.
Not
guy.
even close to the same thing.
Okay.
Different shit.
Different
From
accent,
Australia.
Different shit.
Look at these sunglasses.
You've been working on this accent, man.
Quite.
I like it.
Captain
I like
Hayes,
it.
he's
I
been
love
teaching me. He's been helping me out.
No,
making
ya
sure
están
that I'm,
ya
ready
se están empezando a
to go when
el
the
directo como a
PW.
pegar todo raro, como
Yeah, I
todo
mean, you're sub,
maluco.
right? I mean, basically, you're the seventh.
Absolutely.
Seventh guy.
Six.
Sixth.
I got bumped up.
Seventh. Got bumped up.
I've been competing with Diggy Dog.
Okay.
You know, teaching
No
him
sé
a
por qué
couple
se
things
está
here
parando
and there.
tanto,
yeah,
pero
I
pues bueno,
really
la
think I
verdad
might
que
be
no,
taking a
bueno.
spot for the PW.
I heard Chronix learned everything
Disculpa,
about his
amigo.
Cassie from
You know,
you,
that
watching your
calculated, he
streams.
calls it a calculated play, but it was really just me when he rolled onto the point against QG at
Yeah.
Valencia to actually take that game on ice points. That was really me just calling it for the crowd. I calculated real Rain Man kind of going on in my mind.
Oh, okay.
And I told
No,
him, go. This is the time.
Go.
Attack now.
Go.
Attack.
It's 99% go.
Yeah, I said, no, not later.
He was
now.
because he was gonna stop. He was actually not even gonna keep fighting.
Chronix, he's a great player, but he just can't realize his own potential unless you just got to give him a little push.
Just
a little push.
Just a little push. I
And
gotcha.
he's nutty.
I gotcha. Well, hey, thanks for joining us. I mean, maybe you can
I've come
help
to
me.
balance the game.
Can you help me with the balance?
I've come to balance the game.
Okay, great.
To be quite frank with you.
Pretty expensive flight to charter just for this.
It
balance
was worth
segment. Okay.
You know, I love my community.
Well, why don't we get into it then?
Let's do it.
You want to start?
Lovely. Take us away.
Nothing else to say?
No.
Okay.
No.
Just making sure.
No.
Guys, first off in the balance and bugs section as well, we're going to take a look at Androxus. He's got some changes coming through. He will be getting some adjustments. One to his legendary card, Dark Stalker. That will be going down from 30% bonus damage to 20% bonus damage. And you can see that there on your screen, as well as Heads Will Roll. That legendary getting a bit of an upward adjustment. Now,
las cartas legendarias que la reducieron a...
headshot damage, but also the 2 extra ammo when you pick this up.
Got one of his most played
Bueno,
legendaries in
la
the
carta
Dark Stalker.
legendaria
This
del
combined
30%
with
de
his new
daño
rep
a
and rework,
20%
it's
de
very, very
daño.
difficult to play against. Sometimes you get caught off guard, very low
Will Roll,
TTK. Whereas you look at Heads Will Roll,
también
very difficult to leverage those headshots sometimes. So a little bit more extra ammo in the clip, a little bit, couple more chances for
Bueno,
those
parece que
headshots.
cuando pega la
Overall, a
cabeza,
DPS increase.
A little bit, couple more chances.
escribir
You
la-
gotta love it. You gotta love it
Pega
there
por
as
dos,
well. A
pega
lot of
por
The
passion.
Nate is Vegemite.
I like the passion that you're bringing to this. this. I gotta say, you over Pretty Hair. I mean, I don't know.
Pretty Hair's a chump.
Pretty Hair is like
he's a chump.
He's a chump compared to this.
You ever seen my Androxus? Oh,
I'm sure it's as good as
Pretty
your
Hair's head will roll. If he steps to me.
Fantastic pun there. Moving on, we have Genos as well, who's been very, very good this patch, and of course, not any changes significantly to his Void Grip, except a couple of a small bug fix to his Void Grip, where it could actually allow you to get gripped during or after your movement, and result in, after you getting gripped, a basically kind of extreme amount of air control. Yeah.
No, we said no to that.
Yeah,
While it was fun, it's not really intended, so we've gone ahead and cut it out from the game.
Also, let's talk about a buff to his legendary card. Power Cosmium, kind of the one left out of the fun there for Genos as well. Fig actually is going to be adding, fixed an issue where the Power Cosmium dealt 60 more damage than it should. So as it continues to be the one left out of the party, it will now do less damage.
I mean, we calculate everything.
And it's calculated as well.
I personally clocked this bug.
It's
too
good.
I calculate all types of things in my head. And I just said, that's 60 damage. That's not what it's supposed to do. I called up Garrett. I said, get this out of my face, Garrett. I'm not about this, mate.
So you were.
I said no.
So you were using the Power Cosmium.
And I said,
and you noticed
this will simply not do, Rain Day.
You called Garrett to nerf it?
Absolutely. I said, it's not what it's listed in the tooltip.
Oh, so you're really
about cut you a lot of slack on these tooltips before, but no more, Garrett.
You're really about keeping it
straight. It's got to happen.
Okay.
It's got to get it at this 60 damage? No.
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 We didn't stutter. You heard what I said.
No, stuttered.
We're moving on.
All right, let's go. Talus as well. Enjoy the Power Cosmium this patch as well, guys. Talus, of course, is getting a bit of an adjustment to his legendaries to round him out a little bit more. Noticing Overcharge, there's a change. No longer will this ability at base consume ammo. So whenever you activate your Q, you will still be firing indefinitely for the duration of the
parece
Q.
que
And
ganó unas 4 segundos. O sea, el Calu del Overcharge ya no dura lo que con 4 segundos que cuando batida la Q, sino que dura 3 segundos, ya dura 3 segundos. Ya dura 3 segundos para que vayan dando por la cuenta. Que después la carta legendaria que no consume munición.
Basically, this is one of the most fun legendaries. I think one of the best legendary. A lot of people use this, even the professional level of play. A lot of fun to spray and play. We all know that. We made that bis, and what this also does is makes his other legendaries a little bit more competitive. Texas.
Okay. So
it makes his other legendaries a little bit more
Calu rework.
Okay, beautiful. Love it. Love it right there. Terminus as well. Let's talk about him. He's seen some adjustments.
He's a thick bastard.
He's a thick guy. He's been doing extremely well for himself in the realm. He's been working out with Josh Kent. Those guys are just ripped to the T.
Uy, no, parece que le implementaron algo que, bueno, no sé cuál era decir por el tipo, porque, bueno, no juego con términos, entonces, bueno, pero en todo caso fue que le... ya sé cuál es la vuelta que tira, que le implementaron a...
15% every time you use it initially to a 20% initial energy charge. So
bueno, le aumentaron, digámoslo, como la energía, que llama esto.
That charge rate reduced by 15%, so he'll get it a little bit less often than he was previously for doing the same exact thing. And the legendary card Undying is going to have the damage reduction threshold reduced from, I believe, 50% to 40%.
He doesn't die often. This is a new champion.
Yeah.
Right now, it's very clear that the designers at Hyro are just trying to figure out which are the right knobs to turn. He's not dying a lot. He's very successful right now. But it's all about finding that happy medium for him, because he can be very frustrating. So a little bit more buying cost, a little bit less coming back to life after the dead, after you've gone through so much trouble to kill him. Overall, hopefully be a little bit less frustrating for you.
You almost slipped into Texas again. I swear, it's like there's these moments.
I don't know what this Texas is, mate.
I feel like you're jumping. It's a couple of words. Well, you have to watch this back, man. I swear, but it's really, really good so far. That's going to be it for our balanced notes segment. I mean, I thought this is going to be a short one. You know, nothing for the books.
We got a couple of lands coming up. We've already qualified, so it's only fair that the balanced environment stays relatively the same leading up to that PWC, where Kanga Esports easily going to take #1.
Are you going to be watching the PWC? Or are you going to be playing in it? Or
we'll see about that. If the mates are all feeling up to snuff, we'll have our starting 5.
I'm just being sure. We have a couple bug fixes we'll show you on screen. The bug players qualifying for the event have had the potential to match against players of a higher
Like myself.
rank. So, like, this was not something you would expect.
You don't even know what it's like to queue down under, mate. You literally have to queue and carry all 5 of these scrubs every
Yikes.
single game. You don't even know.
Yikes. Okay, well, that's one of them coming through. We also fixed an issue with Cauterize where the newest wins was in effect. And
this goes into play with, like,
go ahead.
A lot of the diminishing return systems. So now, not overriding each other with,
Bueno,
like,
parece
you
que
apply
ya
Cauterize,
va a
I apply
ser más
Cauterize, a
efecto
bunch of funky
el
hubble jubble would go
cauterizar
on there. So now
un
it's
arreglo de
everything
bug
straightened
porque la verdad que
straighten out right there. Bug
arreglo
fixes
muy
for an
difícil.
issue where Radiant Chest auto-opened when only purchasing 1. I mean, what was up with that?
I don't know, mate. I never buy just one. I like to go big. Just about everything.
De que el
You're a big
cofre se
spender.
abre
Oh, of course.
automáticamente.
Gang esports, we win all the time. Plenty of money to go around for everyone.
What the fuck?
Huge money.
Huge.
Huge. All right.
I'm not playing no games.
We also fixed an issue where Genos' Void Grip would cause an unintended movement bonus. Again, just that Void Grip.
Pesky bugger.
That pesky Void
We think
Grip.
we got them all. 60 damage out of my face. Air control out of my face. Movement speed bonus. Get that out of here.
I mean, it's like, you know, his Void Grip is getting a little bit of focus here. I don't know.
A little, you know, he's a little too handsy, that Genos.
Okay, yeah.
Gotta tell him to keep his hands to himself.
That's right. He's got to watch himself there. He's on the watch. Fixed an issue also when the score hitbox was too large. This was nobody really
War,
noticed.
Maldama,
This was kind of
War Hitbox.
That's part of the problem,
claro.
mate. It's
Parece que le
a
pusieron como
lot
que,
a bit too
no
big.
sé, que porque
A lot of it too
That
big.
wasn't an issue, though.
You know, I
Wasn't even that
appreciate
big
a man
deal.
with a big snake
O sea,
having a big
estaba muy
impact,
largo
but
lo que era la hora de
just,
tirar
you know,
esto.
enough
Y
is
bueno,
enough.
por eso le
Sometimes
cambiaron
snakes
de
are kind
GU.
of wily. You know, they get out of the cage.
Yeah.
Olong Johnson
I
probably
want them out
just
there
had-
eating babies, you know.
Yeah.
Leave that to the dingoes, mate.
Dingoes eating babies, man. The dingo did
It's
eat
not
your
a joke.
baby. No, I'm.
It's a real thing.
You're a real warrior. Well,
You see my face?
I,
I'm not playing around. It's real.
I'm glad you took your
It's
sunglasses
part of the
off
culture.
at this point in time, Nick. We are obviously going to
Bueno.
be taking a look at some new changes
Yo
happening.
por lo que veo, pues
weekends
creo que
as
ya,
well. You have some
creo que ya.
opportunities to
Play with
get
your friends,
some
mate.
bonuses.
Oh,
So this is kind of the introduction
partido
bonuses.
Breaker. En
And,
noviembre
Nick,
10
obviously a bonus for
a
KB Esports now
noviembre
that
12
he's an official
hay
sixth
un
man.
20% de oro y
That
más
is official
20%
at
de
this point
XP.
in
O sea,
time.
hoy
20% gold, 20%
hasta el 12
XP.
hay
I mean,
lo que 20%
Nick,
de oro y
that's something you
20%
want
de
to take
XP.
It's pretty
Ya que
incredible.
ahorita
Whoa!
a jugar.
Oh my God!
I'm not
Now-
gonna try.
Oh,
She's done.
Alicia.
She's done with the bit. It's
I
fine.
can't do
We
it.
can let it go. We'll let it
Yeah, so we've got an additional 20%
Alicia.
if you're in a party this
Ay, me
weekend for
valija.
gold, account XP, and champion XP. And so that's in addition to the party up bonus, which is 10%.
Wow.
So you're going to be getting 30% additional gold and XP now through Sunday.
Wow.
It's pretty exciting.
So it's a good time to play.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's going to be really exciting too, as we of course introduce Alyssa Husky here. She's community manager for Paladins. So we have a lot of these promotions. There's even another thing coming through as well. From what I understand, we got some chests on sale.
Yeah, we've got a pretty big sale right now. So the champion skin chest, weapon chest, and flare chest are all 20% off.
Wow.
Now through Sunday. And this is a really big deal because
Parece
this
que
is the
es un
last
cobre
time
de
that
las
you can get these
textos,
chests
cobre
since we're introducing
de
the new format. This is your last chance
a
to
ver,
grab these, and we're
cobre
putting them on sale. So
Fly
it's a really good
Weapon y
opportunity.
Champion Check.
Yeah, honestly,
Parece
because
que va a
of
estar,
those
bueno,
combinations
parece
of
no, va a estar el
in the new patch,
20%
it's
de
like you got
descuento
to get it
para
while it's hot.
pues,
The
cuando
last chance to make sure you use
primeramente van a
those
sacar el
20%
20% de
off
descuento para,
moments and get any of those emotes
para
before
estar
they
bien
get
elegante,
jumbled up in with a lot
para
of other
controlar
content.
más
Albeit
aspectos,
good
digamos
content,
así.
but just a little bit of a different way to grab it. The last thing we do have to talk about as we close out the show, Alyssa, and for once, I feel like I may be more educated on this specific promo than you are.
Absolutely.
So I feel really good about talking about this. We have our fall LAN for the PPL coming up. If you have been following our esports at all, you know that things have gotten only better in the Paladins esports scene. We have had more competition across North America and Europe than I believe we have ever seen. And of course, heading into HRX, which is our invitational tournament for all teams from across the globe come to compete. You will be seeing the best of the best throw down next week, the 16th and the 17th there in the PPL Fall LAN. Again, I don't know. Have you caught any of these matches, Alyssa? I mean,
Para
I
el
have.
Premier
I've been
League.
watching them every
Bueno, ahí
single
están todos los
weekend,
equipos
PGS
que
every single
participan
day.
en
It's gotten
la
intense.
Premier
It's
League,
just
pero
crazy
no
how big the
finaliza
esports
que
scene has
están ahí
blown up
en
all
el
of a sudden.
torneo.
It just feels like out of nowhere. So I'm really excited for next week.
Creo que
I mean,
van
you
como en,
combine
además
these
que
great
creo que van
orgs,
como
and
en
all of them you see there. I'm not going to mention one and single them out. They're all
finales
fantastic,
finales.
all with great teams, all with budding stars. I think that's been
No,
cool
no,
to
no,
see.
no, no.
A lot of hot young talent coming through in this one, and that's something you got to look out for because if they're young,
Pero
and
bueno, yo creo que
what happens when
les
they're
están
older
dando la
too,
vida a ellos
fighting
por
those guys,
participar
you know,
del equipo.
I guess it only gets better or worse. I don't know. how we're measuring that as well. $50,000 on the line next week, the 16th and 17th, so make sure to stay tuned with that. But that's not all. On Saturday and Sunday, we've got the PWC WC, which is the Paladins World Championship Wildcard Cup. So the PWC WCC, if you want to be just accurate with that acronym, coming through as well, where the teams from the PGS, which has been our kind of brewing ground for new talent, come through and will face off against those who do not qualify for HRX in the PPO land. It's going to be fantastic. It is going to be essentially like a gauntlet of the best teams, some of the amateur teams trying to take the place of the pros. You're going to see a mix and match of all different types of skill levels, and of course, it's all going to be great, but a lot of stories, let's just put it that way, going to develop off of that one. So everyone should be watching. We're going to have a lot of exciting things being given away, as well as some loot drops coming through.
Right, so Saturday and Sunday, it's going to be on a few different platforms,
exactly,
right?
Yeah.
So
no, go ahead. No, please.
All right, so we're going to be on Twitch on Saturday and Sunday, so we're going to have Twitch drops. We'll have the regular Blood Moon Cassie and Quicksilver Ying, which you can only get from certain Twitch broadcasts. But we're also going to be giving away digital loot packs, which is huge because they're just coming out next Wednesday. So it's going to be a really great opportunity. Be sure to tune into Twitch on Saturday and Sunday.
Check out everything happening Paladins Esports by following Paladins Game, which this girl, her team, and all those guys run. And, of course, take a look at Paladins Pro to stay tuned with all the esports events. That's it. Thank you so much for joining us here in OB63 as we
Pues bueno, no hay nadie, así que no sé quién te lo va a comprar. Así como apenas empiezo, entonces no sé quién te lo va a comprar.
Tonight, I can't hear him at all. Soon TM, which is
si tuviera dinero, que antes que lo compraría.
Keep your eyes on forums.paladins.com. If you haven't downloaded the PTS, grab that as well. Thanks so much for joining us. Enjoy Vivian and all the new skins, the Galaxy.
Bueno, claro, mal, esto ya va a terminar.
Entonces, bueno, el directo ya
el directo de eso de packs preview. Listo. Boletín. Georgia. Bueno, muchachos, pues la verdad que pues hasta aquí llegó digamos, el packs preview de la OB60 de la OB60, digámoslo, de Craig, de la OB60 Craig. Entonces, bueno, pues muchachos, la verdad que pues espero que pues, les haya gustado pues este pequeño directo que hice, la verdad pues me gustó bastante, digámoslo así. Entonces, bueno, la verdad que pues las personas que estén aquí en el directo en este momento, pues bueno, los invito a que se suscriban al canal si no hay ningún problema, pues si no hay ningún problema. Y pues bueno, obviamente pues muchas gracias a los que estuvieron aquí en el directo, pues viéndolo también, muchas gracias la verdad, porque bueno, eso cada vez pues me ayuda pues a crecer más. Entonces bueno, esperen, cornudo por aquí. Y bueno, un saludo a Joanito, un saludo a Camilo y Shaguirre, que bueno, estuvieron en el directo. Pues bueno, Joan apenas llegó, pero pues bueno, la verdad que bueno, ya me voy a ir, pero si no te quieres perder con mi contenido, pues te invito a que te suscribas, no hay ningún problema. Entonces bueno, es gratis obviamente. Bueno, pues espero que pues hayan disfrutado un rato lo que es el directo. Obviamente yo sé que no hay nadie, pero bueno, sí hay gente, que acá Camilo creo, y bueno, otra persona que no sé quién será, pero pues bueno, para no ser mal educado, pues bueno, espero que les haya gustado pues el pequeño directo que hice pues haciendo el directo de la preview de lo que tiene la OB63, y de pronto ahorita más tarde subiré el video de lo que salió. Entonces bueno, espero que les haya gustado y nos vemos. Adiós.